This week I incorporated intermittent fasting. I'm going to show you what I ate and give you my weigh-in, so stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I have been living a keto lifestyle for 3 years now. I have lost 75 pounds and I'm on my way to a healthier me, and I'd love to have you join along for the journey. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that button, subscribe now, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and make sure to hit that bell so you find out when all the videos are getting posted. This week I wanted to ease into my fasting. I was in a groove last year. I was in a groove all the way up until March, and then I broke my groove, so I'm trying to find my groove again. And the first step was to get back into intermittent fasting. I wanted to do a window of 16-8, so where I eat within an 8-hour window and fast for 16 hours. So let me show you how that went. Good morning, happy Monday. It is 10:30 in the morning. I've been trying to push my coffee back as long as possible, so I'm very proud that it's after 10. Let's make some coffee. Got 2 tablespoons of half and half, and I'll be putting a scoop of collagen. All right, it is time for my first meal of the day. It is 12:20, and I have 2 fried sausage links that I split and fried in avocado oil, and I've got 3 eggs and topped it with Frank's Red Hot. I usually put a guacamole cup on there, but I don't think we have anymore, so this is it. Dinner tonight is a pork butt. I've had it cooking in this crock pot since this morning, and it should be ready for dinner. All right, it is 6:03 and I'm eating my last meal of the day. We did a carnitas bowl. I have some Spanish cauliflower rice at the bottom. I did have some fire roasted tomatoes that I put into the cauliflower rice. Topped it with Monterey Jack cheese, some carnitas, and sour cream dollop with some Frank's Red Hot on top. And this is my meal for today. My last meal for today. This is what the cauliflower rice looks like. I did put a can of that. I probably could have put half of it, or those really finely diced tomatoes. But there's the cauliflower rice. And this is how the carnitas came out. Pretty good. Any leftovers can be eaten tomorrow, for the rest of the week. All right, good morning, happy Tuesday. It is 9:40 and I'm getting hungry and I want my coffee, but I cannot break my fast until 10 a.m. So I'm trying to push that window, but it's hard this morning. For some reason, I'm hungry, and I'm hardly ever hungry this early. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some Real Housewives of Dubai on Peacock on the TV here, and I've got a little workout area that I'm just gonna try and get some workout in, little mini workout to hold me over. Hey, it's almost like I could probably start making my coffee in 15 minutes, so I'll be counting down. I haven't worked out in a very long time, and this is so hard. This is a 10-pounder. Maybe that's why. Maybe I need to go lighter. I have got an 8-pounder. I guess that 8-pounder would be better, but man, just trying to do everything that I used to do a year or 2 ago, it's harder. So if you don't move it and use it, you're gonna lose it. So build that muscle. All right, try again with these 8-pounders. That's 5 minutes. We got a lot of work to do. Gosh, I still can't even make my coffee, so I have 10 more minutes. I don't know. This is hard today. All right, I'm gonna just try and get to 10 a.m. and start my coffee. All right, my first meal of the day is kind of a deconstructed nacho. I heated up some of this carnitas from yesterday with some queso, some white queso. I did a holy guacamole cup, some light sour cream, and some Frank's Red Hot. I picked up some Hilo chips. This is the ultimate taco. This is pretty big. It's not really a small one, so I cannot eat this whole bag, but it is 4 servings, and it has 3 net carbs. So I'm gonna try these chips for the first time and see how they are and kind of use this as like a dip. All right, Ivy wants lunch, so I made her a ham, cheese, and mustard lettuce wrap. She's got some berries and kiwi, a 2 Good yogurt, a boiled egg, and I'm gonna put some of this granola into her yogurt. And there's her lunch. All right, I'm making a quick dinner. What I'm doing is I've got slices of Colby Jack cheese in the air fryer to melt. I'm gonna put some roast beef in there, mayonnaise and mustard. I've got a boiled egg that I'm gonna eat with some pink salt, and I'm just kind of doing a hodgepodge of food for dinner. All right, I guess the general idea is to do 4 slices of cheese to make it big enough to kind of roll into a burrito, but I only did 2 slices of roast beef, a little bit of mayo, and some mustard, and I'm just gonna try my best to kind of roll this into some kind of, I guess, burrito-ish. Okay. Doesn't roll, just does this. Okay, we'll do it. Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is 10 till 11. Look at this, guys. 10:48. And I am just now making my coffee. The trick is to stay busy in the morning. If you wake up at 6 and think nothing but wanting your coffee, it's going to make it hard to wait. So I stay busy doing a lot of things, and now I'm able to start making my coffee. Woo woo! All right, here is today's lunch. I have some leftover carnitas on one side of the bowl, the Spanish cauliflower rice I made on the other side of the bowl, some shredded Monterey Jack cheese, some light sour cream on top, and some Frank's Red Hot. All right, it's about 1:30, and I know I have some bangs in here. Those are the coffees that I got from Keto Con. I forgot we had those in here. What is this? Oh, the next Bud Light beer. Let's get a watermelon bang. Yeah. It is 4 o'clock, and I am craving some protein. I'm not sure if I'm gonna eat another meal or dinner tonight, so I'm just gonna have this turkey slice with some ground mustard and just roll it up and eat it that way. All right, real quick. So I used to take this Calm drink. It's a magnesium supplement, and I would just mix this in water, okay? And I replaced it with this, thinking it was the same exact thing. So for the longest time, I've been taking these sleep capsules because I literally thought it was this in a capsule. I've been taking this, damn near nightly. So, and then I was reading the back where it says it should not be taken for a long period of time. I forget where it says it, but anyway, I got scared and ordered the powder again, and I guess I'll retire this until I can't sleep or something, and then just start taking this as my magnesium supplement every night before I go to bed. This one is just literally the magnesium. So there you go. Good morning and happy, what are we, Thursday? Thursday. I've been fasting for 18 hours. 18, did y'all hear me? 18. And we're gonna make some coffee. It is 12:30 and I am making my first meal of the day. This is actually in a crock pot. We're going to make some broccoli cheese soup. It won't be ready for another hour. So I'm gonna make a hamburger patty on onion chaffles, a couple of patties for Caesar. I think I'm gonna eat one, but I made an extra one just in case I want one. They're already pre-cooked. And then here's my chaffle. Oops, too soon, too soon. All right, so I made a red onion chaffle. I put mayonnaise, mustard, and sugar-free ketchup on both chaffles. I made a fried egg. I did not put cheese on my burger because the chaffles are made with lots of cheese already. So I made some bacon. I'm gonna put the egg on top. I did make an extra patty in case I want an extra, but I think this should work. All right, here is the finished product. I got the chaffle, the patty, the bacon, and the egg. The bottom chaffle was cooked a little bit more than the top chaffle. That's why that one's the bottom and this one's the top. Not as crispy, but this is it. This is my lunch. All right, just a little update. I really only ate one meal today. I did make that broccoli and cheese soup, and I poured myself maybe a quarter of a cup to taste it. And that was about 4:15, 4:20. And then I went ahead and just started my fasting window because I'm not really hungry, which is my telltale sign of knowing that I'm in ketosis. Yay! Is like, I'm totally not hungry. I'm not obsessed with food. I'm not thinking about it 24/7. I'm not looking forward to my next meal. I'm not wondering what I can eat next. Like, I'm literally fine. So I had my burger, my one patty with my chaffle earlier today, and a little bit of that broccoli cheese soup, which I'm thinking if I had like roasted the broccoli instead of done fresh broccoli, it would have tasted better. I should have done frozen broccoli, roasted in the oven, and then added it into a soup, but live and learn, live and learn. I'm gonna finish I've been drinking my electrolytes today, my LMNT, not sponsored, electrolytes today, and then I'm going to probably drink my Calm this evening because it's 7 o'clock, and then call it a night, try and get to bed early, get a lot of sleep, and then let's see how many hours I can fast for tomorrow. I had a rough Tuesday, but most of all, the rest of the week, I've been doing pretty good with my fasting, and I could totally feel a difference with today, that's for sure. So we'll see what tomorrow looks like. I'm not sure. Good morning, happy Friday. It is 11:03, and I have been fasting for almost 19 hours. What? And I'm ready to get my coffee. It's been a good week. All right, so my main dinner, my big meal today, I should say, is I'm going to make like Parmesan chicken strips, I think in the air fryer, with some zoodles and maybe some cream sauce. But I do want to eat a little something now to hold me over until I can make this. So I'm going to have the broccoli and cheese soup, as well as a boiled egg with some pink Himalayan salt. All right, here is the broccoli and cheese soup that we made yesterday. I don't even know what recipe we used. Something from Pinterest, but this is it. This is a cup. I measured out a cup. All right, that soup hit the spot. I think I have like one slice left in this package of turkey. I'm just gonna eat this for a little extra pop of protein, and then pretty much be done until dinner time. All right, it is 10 after 6, and this is my dinner for tonight. I've got some zucchini noodles and cream sauce. I have like Parmesan cheese, a little bit of heavy cream, a little bit of butter, garlic, and some mozzarella and sun-dried tomatoes. And then I've got some chicken tenders that are made with Parmesan cheese, a little bit of almond flour, and this is dinner for tonight. So as you saw in the beginning of the week was a little bit more challenging for me. Just like anything, if you eat more, you're hungrier more and you want to eat more. If you eat less, you're hungrier less and you want to eat less. And so in the beginning of the week, I was still in that pattern of eating at whenever I wanted. There was no strict eating windows or anything. So Monday, Tuesday was a little bit more difficult to get into that swing, that rhythm. But as you saw by the end of the week, like I was not even hungry. I was rarely hungry. It was easier to push that coffee back. If I get in the habit of drinking it at 7 in the morning, then every day my body craves it at 7 in the morning. So if I push it back and get in the habit of drinking it at 10:30, 11 o'clock, then that's when my body expects it. And that's where the urge to have my cup of coffee or the hunger will start. And usually my cup of coffee will keep hunger at bay until I'm ready for my first meal. So it's funny how when I incorporated the intermittent fasting, I was wanting to get into that swing of things where I was eating one meal a day because I wasn't hungry. Like this is how I knew I was in ketosis this week, because I was rarely hungry and one meal was enough. And that was the one thing that I loved about eating one meal a day in the past, was that's all I needed. And if I knew this was going to be my big meal, I would make it a big meal, make it filling, and then it took care of me the rest of the day. And I didn't have to think, what am I going to eat for dinner? What am I going to eat for breakfast? Like I didn't have to be obsessed with food 24/7. I knew I was going to eat that. If I wanted more, I could have more, but I knew that was my main meal. So last week's weigh-in, I weighed in at 190.4. And this week, after a week of intermittent fasting, I weighed in and it was 187.0. That is a loss of 3.4 pounds. Now, I don't know if it's the intermittent fasting or the fact that I was in ketosis and I wasn't nearly as hungry as I usually am. So I ate less and I found myself kind of merging into the one meal towards the end of the week just because I wasn't that hungry. I'm not sure if those are all factors or what, but hey, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna run with it. Now for next week, I'm on the fence about exactly what I'm going to do. I'm either going to begin tracking for next week or just incorporate one meal a day next week. Either way, I'm still going to continue to do the intermittent fasting, and I want to kind of grow to where I was, which was an 18-6 window. And I know a lot of people were confused. How are you eating one meal a day, but yet you have a 6-hour eating window or a 4-hour eating window? And it's because I count when I drink my coffee, because it's got the collagen powder, the half and half, all of that in there. When I drink my coffee, it breaks my fast. And then if I don't eat until another 3 hours later, then when I'm done eating that one meal is the end of my window. So that's kind of how I count it. So I guess we will just have to tune in to see what I do next week. If it's gonna be tracking macros, eating one meal a day, doing both, in addition to intermittent fasting. Of course, I can't forget about this thing. I do want to push myself to get more steps, because actually it's not just the food and my eating habits that I want to improve. I also want to increase my movement, my exercise, my mobility. And so I do need to push myself a little bit more to get these steps done every day. So hopefully next week I will do that. That is it for today, guys. I'm so happy for this week's results. I needed a loss. I haven't had a loss in a while. Now, if I can just get a loss consistently, we will find our way back to where we were. So fingers crossed, that is what's in store for me in the upcoming weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know how your week went. Did you do anything differently this week? I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.